Hey everyone, it's Steve from itmakessenseblog.com, and today's video I want to show you how you can get your articles and pages to rank at the top of Google search results. So stay tuned. So what is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and we're just going to keep it SEO because Search Engine Optimization is a mouthful and we don't have a lot of time. So SEO, there's a lot of definitions, but the one we're going to use is the one that I like the most, which is the process of creating, editing, and optimizing your content for it to appear in a dominant position in the organic search results of Google. Now, you can replace Google with Bing or Yahoo, but Google dominates the search engine world, so we are going to stick with Google for this module. Now, to understand SEO, you first have to understand Google. What Google does is basically I'm going to ask Google a question. So for instance, I could ask, what's SEO? Google will go out and search the billions of web pages and YouTube videos and PDFs and all the content out on the internet, and it will return all of the content that it thinks is the most valuable or can answer my question the best, and it will return it in its search results. So for example, if I want to know if I'm in Google here and I want to know what are the best headphones for swimming, it went out and within 0.72 seconds it found 43 million results to answer the question, what are the best headphones for swimming? Now, I know I didn't ask that as a question, but that was what I wanted to find out. So what I typed in here was what we call a keyword. Now, SEO deals with organic or free traffic. So if you go through here, you can tell the difference, and this might not be a good example, but it returns all of the free traffic, or free content that is using SEO. So for instance, this right here is the top of the search results, and it did this by employing SEO tactics or SEO strategies. Let's try to find another example where I can show you the difference between paid and organic traffic. So when I know ClickFunnels. Okay. So here you can tell the difference between, or you can see the difference between organic and paid traffic. Paid meaning they are paying, right here, you can see the little word ad, they are paying to be at the top of the search results. So is this one. But down here, ClickFunnels, they're not paying for this ad here, they actually are at towards the top of the search results because it's actually their company. So if you keep scrolling down, you can see all the different positions or results that it gives me, and it goes on for pages. Now with SEO, your job or what you're trying to accomplish is to get to the top, the very first page, the very top position of the search results. And I hope that makes sense. Now, before we go further, I just wanted to talk about the two different kinds of keywords that are important. The first one I just showed you an example was ClickFunnels. That's a pretty specific, actually let's back up. Let's do headphones because that one is extremely broad, and as you can see how many different search results we see. What is that? Almost 1.2 billion. So if you were to write an article or a post or a page just with headphones as your keyword, chances are you are not going to rank at the top of the first page, let alone how many pages are there? Probably there's obviously more than 10 because there's a 1.2 billion results, but you're going to be competing with Amazon, Best Buy, more Best Buy, Walmart. So what you want to do is try to write articles, especially if you're a beginner, with long tail keywords. And what do I mean by that? Well, we showed an example of that a second ago. So for instance, best headphones for running. So best headphones for running, that is a long tail keyword. There's other examples, but you went from 1.2 billion results to 270,000 results. And you can see that it is less competitive because you're not going up against the giants. You're not going up against the Amazons. You're not going up against the Walmarts, the other, like the Best Buys. So let's take an example of a post that we wrote, which is what is .com secrets. That is our keyword. So if I go back here and I type that in, .com secrets, you can see far less results, 788,000. And Amazon's at the top, but if you start scrolling down, I know this one, he is an affiliate marketer and he uses all SEO and he's at number 3. Number 2 is actually the website for .com secrets. This is actually a ClickFunnels website. So he's using SEO and he's doing an amazing job ranking on the first page, number 3. Now, why is SEO important? Because most people, when they search for this, they don't go past the first page of search results. So the higher you are on the first page, the more likely it is that your article or your post is going to get clicked on. And if someone reads your content and if you have affiliate links in there and they click and buy through you, you just have a better chance the higher up you are. So hopefully that makes sense. That is really what SEO is all about in a nutshell. So how do we optimize our page for SEO? Well, there is a plugin that I recommend. There's actually 2 out there. There's Yoast SEO, which is a plugin that you can install, but I use a plugin called Rank Math. So I'm going to show you how we have to install that. Now, you can't just go through plugins. It's actually something you have to go to rankmath.com and you have to download it first. So let's download it. Downloads, okay. So then I go back to my website, go to plugins, add new, and here I'm going to upload the plugin. Then I have to go choose file. Pick the file that you just downloaded, so it's SEO by Rank Math, and then you're going to open it, and then you're going to go install now. Okay, now once it's installed, you're going to activate it. Now, once it's installed, you're going to have to sign up. So I already have a login, so I'm just going to use it. This is where you would create your new account. And don't worry, this is a free plugin. There is a premium option, but I'm only using the free. Okay, now once you set up your free account, it's going to bring you through this install wizard. So let's start it. All right, so our blog is a personal blog. This is our logo that we're using. I am not going to do this default social share. You can come back and change any of these configurations after, but I'm just going to save and continue. I'm going to skip the Google Search Console for now. You can do that at a later time, but this is where you would come in and put in your authorization code once you set up Google Search Console. So let's skip this step. Okay, for your sitemaps, this is related to Google Search Console, and this is something where you create something called an XML, which is basically a directory of all of your website and all your posts and pages. You give it to Google Search Console so they can find your website on the internet. I'm just going to skip this for now. All right, this is where I don't change anything here. And just make sure. Yep, everything. I'm just going to go with the defaults. This is a really good plugin. And then I don't want to do any advanced options. So I'm going to return to the dashboard. And then from this dashboard, we're going to go back to the post. And I've doctored it up to show you how this rank math works. So let's. All right, so I found it here. It's my review. Let's go to edit. All right, so when you install Rank Math, you can see here it adds some features to your editor. So for instance, right here, you see it gives you an SEO score. Right now I have a 34 out of 100. Now there's 3 different colors with Rank Math. There's red, which means don't publish, it won't rank at all. You have a lot of work to do. The next color is yellow, and that is you can publish your article. It might rank, but you still have some work you can do to make it better. And then there's green, which is okay, you're pretty much safe to publish this video or this article, and it should rank. So if we scroll down to the bottom here, here is all of the things that we need to work on with Rank Math. There's a basic SEO section, which we will get to in a second. There's additional, and then there's title, and then there's the content. So let's start with basic SEO. So right now it's saying your focus keyword does not appear in the SEO title. Well, the problem right now is we don't even have a focus keyword here. So what I want to do is I want to enter what my focus keyword is going to be. And in this article, it is what is .com secrets. So let's update this. And it takes a second. And now let's start with the title. The focus keyword does not appear in the title. So let's change the title to what is .com secrets. Let's just call it my review. And already our score has changed from red to 77 because all we did was put our focus keyword in the title. And I want to say that you should try to keep your keyword as close to the beginning of the title as possible. Now the second thing, if we come back down here, is the focus keyword is not found in your SEO meta description. Your meta description is this. This is how it looks when you search. For instance, if I come over here, let's go here, what is .com secrets? This is the meta description. This is what people see as a small snippet of what your article is about. So let's go back here where we're editing the post and let's edit this. So your meta description is right here. I have one that I've already wrote. So I'm just going to cut and copy. And you see right here, what is .com secrets? It's my focus keyword and it's at the beginning of my meta description. So if I update this, my score went from 77 to 79, and this should now be green. Perfect. Now the next one is your focus keyword is not found in the URL. So your URL, there's 2 different places you can change it. One is here in the permalink, or the one that's easiest is to come here, and this is where you can also update your URL. So let's just do what is .com secrets. And now we're in the green. We went from, I believe, 79 to an 84. Now, obviously, the object of this is try to get as close to 100 as you can. However, none of my articles have ever gotten that close. I think the closest I've gotten on one article was a 95. All right, so let's go through the basic SEO. We have our focus keyword inside our meta description, check. We have our focus keyword inside of our URL. Our focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content, which is good. Our focus keyword is found in the content, and our content is 1,972 words long. Now, typically, longer form content gets ranked higher than shorter form. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll go down now to the next section, which is additional. Your URL is 52 characters long, and it is. Now I want to just show you, it makes, you want to try to keep your URL 75 characters or less, and that includes the HTTPS www. So keep that in mind when you're doing your URL. You don't want a crazy long URL. Okay, so your focus keyword is found in the subheadings. So my focus keyword is found in either an H1, H2, or H3 tag. My focus keyword is not found in the alt images. Okay, so let's edit. I will show you what that means. So I'm using Thrive Architect, so I have to go to use that editor to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so this right here is my feature image, if you will. Now if I click on this and find it, so many images here. All right, so your alt text is right here, and I don't have my keyword in it. Your alt text is, it describes the purpose of the image. So I'm going to put that in my alt text, and I'm going to insert into post. I don't like this way. I want to make it look smaller. And then I'm going to save and exit. Now if I go back to edit this post, and I scroll back down, now it shows that the focus keyword is found in the alt attributes, and my score has gone up to an 86. Now this one here, keyword density is 0.10. The focus keyword in combination appear 2 times. This one is a little bit subjective. I don't try to put my keyword in the content just so I can get this to be green. It has to flow, it has to make sense, and I don't want to be accused of keyword stuffing. For instance, I can go plaster whatis.com secrets all over my blog post. This will turn green, but most likely if I did that, my content wouldn't make sense. So this is one that is a little more subjective, and one that I don't necessarily, I don't want to say care, but one that I don't focus on as much to turn this green. There are other ones, for instance, I'm linking to external resources, meaning I have an external link in my content, and I also have one internal link. These are ones that I focus on in this section more than I do about this keyword density. And then I'm linking to other resources on your website, and then I haven't used this focus keyword before in any of my other articles. You don't want to have duplicate keywords in one website. So let's go to the title. Your focus keyword is used at the beginning of the SEO title. For instance, you can see it here, whatis.com secrets. But your title doesn't contain a positive or negative sentiment, meaning I'm not giving either a positive vibe or a negative vibe in my article. So if I wanted to, I could try to change that. But for right now, I'm just going to leave it. And then my title contains 2 power words. Not entirely sure what the power words for this one is. Maybe it's what, but typically or secrets is probably what it is. Power words typically are like best or free or extreme, or anything that has, evokes strong emotion is considered a power word. Your title SEO doesn't contain a number. Now, some of my posts have like the top 3 tips or the top 5 WordPress plugins. Posts that have odd numbers for some reason do better and get clicked on more than posts that don't have any number. However, I don't know if a number would make sense in this title unless I were to do my top 5 reasons why I like .com secrets or something like that. For right now, whatis.com secrets is the title of this, and for this specific article and the content in it, it doesn't make sense for me to have a numbers. So, and then the last one, content readability. I do have a content or table of content plugin that I use. It's actually part of Thrive Architect. So I use the table of contents to make it easier for readers to go click on certain sections of my content that they want to read. My readability score is a little bit high, meaning you want to try to write your content at a 5th grade level. And if you do, you'll score higher on this. I have a hard time trying to score well on this, to be honest, but that's what this means. I'm using short paragraphs, which is something you want to do. Typically, you want to have your paragraphs be no more than 3 sentences. Mine are 1 to 3. And then your content contains images and or videos. And I have images, and I think I have 1 video within this content. So that is Rank Math. That is how you can use it to try to get your articles to rank at the top of the Google search results. And I want to update this before I forget. And so I recommend Rank Math. It's very easy to use. I've used Yoast before, but I found this to be more helpful and, like I said, just easier to use. So that is a basic introduction to SEO and Rank Math and how you can use it to optimize your pages and posts. If you have any questions regarding this, please don't hesitate to leave a comment below and ask any question you have. And if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, I'm creating content all the time related to making passive income, creating an online business or affiliate marketing. So if you like this content, subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.